Hello! Welcome back to Abe's Front Porch Talk. This is another video I'm going to do today. Yesterday I spoke about the hormones in food. Today I talked in one of the other videos about antibiotics being put in food. But I want to go a little bit different, and it's going to be a little similar to the last two videos. And I want to ask you guys, any one of you that's listening, have you ever thought about the medicine that is going inside the foods? If it is doing harm to our bodies, as I mentioned in the last two videos. Not just the hormones or the antibiotics, but there's probably more than what we really know that's going inside our foods, medicine-wise. And where I'm going with this is that with the medicine we take from our doctors and the stuff over the counter you can buy, they'll give you these side effects, and some of the side effects is a list a mile long, and they'll tell you what all can happen to you and the damage it can do. And there are some medications that I take that it can do something with the chemical imbalance inside the brain and make you snap at people, make you go off the deep end. It can even make you hurt someone, hurt yourself, take your own life, take someone else's life. But have you ever really just thought and sat down and thought about this? Could this be the reason why we have such violence going on? Is this why families are killing one another? Is this the reason why people are getting robbed? Banks, convenience stores, and those that are into drugs, when they're eating the foods and then they're getting into the other drugs, the hardcore stuff, is it messing with them, all the above, and causing all these chemical imbalance inside the brain? Is this why we're so down and out? Is it causing depression? Is it throwing these chemical imbalance in the brain off to where people are becoming so depressed that they're committing suicide? They can't handle life? Is it the stuff inside the foods we're eating? And we go out to restaurants and we eat all this grease and high calorie foods that they say it's bad for us. But is the food really what's bad, or is it what they put inside that our government allows for us? Is that what's causing harm? Are the medicine that's inside our foods, are they causing bad chemical reactions in the brain to where we really don't know what's going on? Is this medicine, sorry, getting tongue-tied, my thoughts running, could that be the medicine we're taking for maybe a mental disorder? Let's say anxieties. I have anxiety attacks, and I have them pretty bad. And let's just say the medicine I take for anxiety. And then you've got the food that we're eating, buying at the grocery stores, or going to the restaurants to eat, is all of that coming together and riding against one another? And could this be such a bad thing that it's making people just, like I said a while ago, go off the deep end? Stop and ask yourself, have you noticed a change in yourself during all of this? Ask yourself, have I noticed a change in my children, my grandchildren? I mentioned it in the last video about grapefruits and grapefruit juice, that you can't eat a grapefruit or drink grapefruit juice with certain medications, or it may be that you can't drink it with any medications at all, because it can make you OD on certain types of medications. And if a grapefruit can do this to your medications, what else could be done if they're putting the medicine inside our food, or whatever they're putting inside the food beside medicine, overriding that, what we're already taking, triggering violence in our brain? People that you would never thought would start fighting, and you notice this big change, and you can't figure out what's come over them. You can't live with the person anymore. You can't deal with them. A violent chemical imbalance from all this medicine. I want you to really think, if grapefruits can do this to make you OD from your medications, why not, if it's in our foods at the same time, do the same to us, which will also cause harm? People has just heard somebody just getting so down and depressed, and they say, well, they committed suicide, said the medicine made them do it. Okay, let's back up just a little bit. I'm not saying the medicine didn't, but what I'm trying to say, think about what I just said. These are thinkers. Medicine, we take, prescription, food. Now, you say, well, I eat fruits and vegetables. But the wax that goes on these fruits and vegetables, does the wax have a certain type of chemical that could be considered some type of medication, maybe inside the wax, to pure the vegetables and all the fruits, to keep it nice looking so it can sell? I'm not saying there is, but look at the pesticides that is sprayed on all of this to help the farmers keep the crops producing, keep bugs and stuff off of it. So it's sprayed with pesticides. And then it goes through these factories, and then they're spraying and rinsing them off. Then they're probably spraying some other type of chemical onto this, and then the wax is going on it. And then we're eating it. Is there anything in the chemical that could be overriding our medicine, from all the wax, all the chemicals they spray to sanitize this, to kill all the germs, triggering the chemical imbalance. Why are people being so violent? Why are people turning against one another so bad? Think about these questions. Ask yourself, what really, truly is going on? And why is our government allowing this to even happen? Why are there so much pharmaceuticals companies out here? And why does every single retailer have a pharmacist in it now? And those that don't have a pharmacist in it, they still have a little small pharmacy section with where you can go in and buy the over-the-counter stuff now. You see what I'm saying? There's too much medications going on. You can just run down here to one retail, go to another one, buy the same thing you bought here, maybe a little higher, a little cheaper, I don't know. And then you stop and get at the grocery store, get groceries. All of this is working together on us. How can this be stopped? Maybe if they would quit putting all this medicine inside the foods, would the violence stop? Will we be able to turn the news on and start hearing happy things that's going on around us, instead of someone broke into somebody's house, somebody shot or killed someone, a store clerk was robbed and beaten and fighting for their lives? Could this stop if we could change the food around, quit putting stuff inside the foods, let it start just going natural? Start allowing the grocery stores to get meats in fresh every day. And if they just run out, they just run out by the end of the night. Order a truck every single day to come. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to throw out ideas. What do you think could be done? Leave a comment below. Do you think what I just said, all the medicine in the foods plus the medications we take, are overriding one another and doing this to our brain and causing the violence that's going on? Think about it. Not only the stress from it all, people trying to work and get their medicine, buy food, stressed out, not having the money to buy one or the other. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I gave you guys something to think about. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Send to all your family and friends. And until next time, thank you for watching Abe's Front Porch Talk. And don't forget to leave a comment below to what you think. Thank you.